get you focused here, and let me also get a pair of headphones on so I can make sure everything sounds okay. All right, sir, can I get you to say your name, please?
Sheriff Tom Boatwright.
And spell Boatwright so I have that correct, sir.
B-O-A-T-W-R-I-G-H-T.
And you are the Sheriff of Monroe County?
Yes, sir.
All right, what happened?
Last night, our Monroe County 911 Center received a call that there was a burglary in progress on North Monroe County off of State Highway 41. The call was given out to our deputy. He was responding up Highway 41, where he lost control of his vehicle, veered off the roadway, and overturned and hit a tree. It was about a mile north of Monroe, State Highway 41.
Is there a cross street for reference in that area, or a landmark?
Probably Limestone Road would probably be the next cross street.
And again, about what time did this happen?
This happened about probably approximately 11:58 last night.
Just your reaction to it, losing a deputy in this small town.
It's a sad day for our department and for the citizens of Monroe County to lose one of our own. This is the first in line of death that we've had in Monroe County with the Sheriff's Office that we've ever had here.
In your history?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh.
My knowledge, yes, sir. And he had a small child, 3-year-old daughter, and it's really a sad day for us today here at the department.
How old was he?
Jay was about 29. He'd been with the department about 4 months. He previously worked with the Thomasville Police Department. He come to work with us about 4 months ago.
Okay, so he was a relatively new hire.
Yes, sir. He had worked in the previous administration here. I was elected in January, and he come on board around March.
Tell me about him personally. What was he like?
Jay was he was always had a smile on his face. He was always picking and carrying on with his co-workers, and when he come in, he'd just light up the room because he was always full of jokes and picking with his co-workers.
In terms of how he passed, do you know if he was wearing a seatbelt in the car?
I do not know that.
Who is investigating this crime?
Alabama State Troopers investigating the accident. They're continuing to investigate.
Talk to me a little bit about just how this has impacted your organization as a whole.
It's been really bad. It's definitely bad on our dispatchers. They took the call last night. We've had some counselors come in. Deputies, it's took a toll on our department. We're a small department, and we're all family, and it's really took a hard toll on our department.
And what would you say made you want to hire this guy in the first place?
Jay had experience. He was a good law enforcement officer. He did his job. He was a personal law enforcement officer. He was real personal with this. People he come in contact with.
Talk about how you guys proceed for the rest of the day. How do you?
Well, we're gonna meet with the family and be there for them, because that is our concern right now, to support them, make sure they have everything that they need. We're gonna be there and be with them throughout this whole process.
What is the hardest part about this whole process for you guys?
Just losing one of our fellow officers. It's terrible. This is the first time I've ever had to go through anything like this. This is the sheriff's worst nightmare to have to do this and be involved in something of this nature.
And again, what did you like most about Jay?
His personality. He was always smiling. Always had a smile on his face.
If there is something people who are watching this can do, or you'd like them to do, what would that be?
I would like them to keep the Daily family, most of all, in their prayers, and make sure that they keep our department, all of our staff in their prayers. They're going to need it for the days to come.
And I'm just going from memory here. I believe on the post it says his name was Julius, but he went by Jay.
We called him Jay. It's Julius Jay Daly. Yes, sir.
What made him a good deputy?
Just the way he interacted with the public. He just had a way of dealing with the public and talking to people. He was a good people person. Good law enforcement officer. He'll be missed.
Do you know how much time elapsed between when he took the call and when the crash happened?
Probably within a matter of minutes. I think they were relatively close when they got the call. Probably, I would say, within 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And he was alone in his vehicle, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And did he have a wife also?
No, sir.
Okay.
He was not married.
Sir, is there anything else, Sheriff, you want to add that I have not asked you about?
Just make sure everyone keeps us in their prayers. We appreciate everything. We've been overwhelming support from our communities here, and we knew that would happen. But we have overwhelming support from everyone so far. Appreciate the continued prayers.
One of the things you said that really stood out is the fact that you believe that this is the only line of death duty in Monroe County ever.
With the sheriff's office.
With the sheriff's office.
With the
Yes.
sheriff's office.
How that is a remarkable track record.
Yes. We've really been blessed here in Monroe County Sheriff's Office, not having an inline death with our department.
Again, sir, is there anything else you wanted that I haven't asked you about?
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to wrap things up out here. We'll have more on this tragedy in Monroe County. Actually, I just got a question in. Do you have any information on the burglary itself? Any information on that?
I do not have any at this time on the burglary itself.
Okay.
I do not.
All right. And would there be any additional charges pending on that, based on the circumstances of what happened?
At this point, it's still under investigation.
Okay.
At this point, we actually gonna have investigators continuing to look into the burglary call.
All right. We'll wrap it up out here. We'll have more on this later today on News 5.